What's going on, Raiders? Sean Quant here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This one's going to be about the Gurptuk Moss-Beard fusion that's going on. That's going to be right here in the portal or whatever it's called. I decided not to go for him after observing some of the videos I saw on YouTube about him. It appears as though he is a very specialized end game champion to increase damage to your major damage dealers. Well, I don't really have major damage dealers. I don't have the support characters to keep health up, so I don't think I'm going to go for him. So what I'm going to do is go for the epics. I'm going to get Umbral Enchantress, and that's going to be fused. Seneschal, I hope to get him from the Dungeon Divers event, which coincides with that. Catacomb Counselor, I'm going to fuse him. That's the only way that you can get him. And then Fang Cleric, I think I'm going to end up with two. One, well, maybe I'll just do, well, here's what I'm going to get. I'll probably end up with two. One through the champion training tournament, and then the other I could fuse. But I'm probably, now that I think of it out loud, I'll probably just keep um, the rares, especially the hair specs, this guy right here, who I don't yet have, but I will be acquiring through one of the events, and then just getting the full epic through that tournament. So let's go ahead and take a look at the events that are going on. Um, let's see, got a summon rush. This one I don't really care about. You could have gotten Umbral Enchantress through the summon rush or this dwarf. However, I didn't want to spend all the gems, and it was a good idea I didn't, because tomorrow there is going to be a 2x Void Shard opening event. I have a feeling that they were that the summon rush and the 2x Void event were strategically placed back to back so that those who went for Umbral Enchantress would then turn around and spend money on Void Shards to try to receive Void Champions. Um, so I'm glad I didn't do that, and I'll pull the Void Shards this weekend in a video. The next event that I want to highlight is the Artifact Enhancement event. That one, I've been waiting for a month. Look at all the silver I have, 37 million. That's insane. And I previously have upgraded so many pieces to 11 and 15 and 7, and I keep a spreadsheet of all the stats of rolling them. So I'm going to upgrade the artifacts, probably max out that tournament, stop that tournament once it's maxed out, and then now see where I'm at with the silver and get all the awards. Next event is Dungeon Divers event. This is where I said I could probably get the Seneschal right here at 6,300 points. I'm currently at 2,800. Now, most of these points have been from doing the champion training event. That's something that I like doing. I love grinding. I don't know why. I actually hate it and I love it at the same time. It's really bizarre. I think I hate it because it's boring, and I love it because when it's complete, you have stronger champions. So I don't like the journey. I like the reward. But I'm hoping to be able to get this Seneschal from that. And that would be a great prize instead of fusing him. And I couldn't fuse him because he requires a Painsmith, which was from the Summons event. It's complicated, isn't it, the way that it sounds? And then finally, the Champion Training event. This one, I probably will get the Fang Cleric at 20,000 points. There's still a week and 3 days, and really I haven't been hitting this super, super hard, and I'm already at the Soulbond Boyar, who I do need to get one of the champions. I think it is Catacomb Counselor, the last one that I need. I already have a Soulbond Boyar maxed out at rank 60, still needs masteries, but everything else I think is maxed out. So I didn't want to use that one, obviously. So I'll probably just get the one Fang Cleric through completion of this task. And then there's just a couple tournaments that are going on. And the reason that I am doing these tournaments, well, one, the Arena Onslaught tournament, you're in the arena anyway, so you might as well just take advantage of that. The awards on the right-hand side, I think I'll probably be able to complete in the next 3 days. The ones where you're competing against other folks, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt I'm going to get those. I don't care. And then the Spider tournament, I think I have a couple points from here. I just wanted to run through Spiders 13 and beat it, and I did. There was a couple videos ago where I was trial and erroring through the Spider, and I eventually beat it with the strategy that I used from Spiders 12. So that's one aspect. The other aspect of why I do any of these tournaments in the dungeons is to increase the amount of points that I get for the Dungeon Divers event, because you get more points from dungeons anyways than through standard campaign farming. So every now and then I just kind of boost it up, boost up the points through the dungeon diving. All right, so that leads into the next point. I have so many artifacts from doing the campaign farming that the overflow from artifact storage has already kicked into my inbox. So I'm going to go ahead and do the standard sale of all of the artifacts right here and just kind of see. I have no idea how much there is, but I'm going to sell all the curing sets that I got from 12.3, the curing pieces from 12.3. How do I even get there? Ooh, maybe at the end of the video I can do a little arena run, because I'll probably take over 5 minutes to click on all these buttons. All right, so here it is. All right, it's not just new, is it? Ooh, that's a lot of pieces. Look at that. I don't even know. I wish there was a number at the filter, this top filter, that showed how many were in this curing set, and I could select them all and do a bulk sale of them. But alas, I can't. And there's a couple destroy sets, because I flop around and do the daily login rewards type of thing, going on different campaigns. All right, so the bulk of all the sales are going to be those curing sets. My guess is over 300. The last one we did was, gosh, it was like 3 million, I think, and 200 pieces. All right, let's sell all these bad boys. Now, this is the most boring thing in the world. There has to be a bulk clickage. Actually, the other day I was playing this, might have been today. For some reason, the game was lagging on my mobile phone. I played on my mobile phone. And it wasn't like a major lag. It was just the animations weren't as smooth as I had become accustomed to. I don't know why. I turned the phone off. I turned it back on. I think that actually might have resolved it. But I was just curious why that lag would have existed in the first place. Excuse me. Hope that didn't hurt your ears. I apologize if it did. That loud cough. All right, so clicking through, how many are already clicked? Oh, only 98. About 200 more to go, I would imagine. Maybe even more. Gosh, it really seems like this 4-star common set, this 4-star uncommon shield is the most probable shield to receive on 12.3. There are so many of them. So this is the most likely artifact you're going to receive is 9,000 in this shield. I'm just going out on a limb here. It seems like I've been clicking this particular shield for quite some time, and I highly doubt that there's going to be another artifact that is as frequently awarded as that one. Just my educated guess. Yeah, I'm 100% sure of that, just scrolling down. All right, so currently at 2.4 million. And, for the record, I had purchased a couple of packs. They were the legendary book packs that came a couple days ago. You receive 7 legendary books per pack. You get 3. So I did spend $105 on this game in one setting. So that's a lot of money. I don't know if that makes me a whale. Gosh, I don't even know what a whale is, but I would not consider myself a whale. I just saw what I would consider the best, gosh, air quotes, deal I've ever saw in this game and jumped on it, for better or for worse. I think it's going to be for better in the long run. I mean, if you add up how much time I've spent on this game and divided it by how much money I spent on it, I'm still only paying pennies per minute. A penny per minute, if that. All right, so actually this shield that I have a lot of, the 3-star uncommon, is actually probably nearly as frequently dropped and awarded as the 4-star uncommon shield. But as you can see, the 4-star uncommon shield was 9,000 silver, whereas this 3-star uncommon is 5,538. I would much rather have the 4-star uncommon. All right, how many pieces are there so far? 378. Oof. You have permission to call me the biggest loser on earth right now. You truly do. And I would take it with the grain of salt. Because I just clicked 423 shields. And most of the other items have already been, as you can see, have already been edited. Oh my gosh, there are so many pieces. 423. Yowzas. There were a couple other items. I'm just going to slide up, not from 12.3, but when I slide around and go to other battles just to get experience points. Oh, probably fighting bosses too. That's probably what it was. And if I accidentally clicked on one or the other, big deal. A wrong one, oh well. One time I sold one of my best pieces on accident. It was a 5-star epic frost weapon. And I was kind of sleepy and I clicked on it and then scrolled down and then clicked on some other terrible pieces of artifacts and pressed sell. And afterwards I was like, uh-oh, that was not good. All right, so 3.5 million we're going to sell. Boom. And then, of course, there's one in that inbox that is right here. Now, I know this might not be the most exciting video, but, a lot of these videos are just kind of showing the grind. I have to get more videos on strategy out there. And I think I will, actually. Once I finish the masteries for my first 6, I'll call it my first 6 fully mastery champions, I'm going to play around with them and then make some videos on them. So I think that would be helpful and beneficial. Let's go ahead and fight in the arena real quick. All right. This should be a victory right here. Skull Crown. Ooh, a 42,000 Skull Crown. This one requires speed. A speed lead for me. And then as much defense as I can muster up. All right. Well, we'll see if we can beat a Skull Crown. Usually I beat a single Skull Crown because Adriel has that reflect damage. Ooh, I'm going to get it. Watch this. Adriel is the single Skull Crown Kriller, which I think isn't that big of a deal, but when you have an account like mine, maybe it is. Resisted. Oh, decrease attack. I'll just put my defense up because she hits so hard. All right. So she has a decrease attack, and I have strengthen and increased defense. So that reflect damage really wasn't that great against her. All right, there it goes. So usually that first reflect damage brings her health down so much that she's already in her unkillable. Then the second hit she does kills her. All right, well, maybe Adriel can sneak in front of her again. Nah, it's not going to happen. Unless you can decrease the turn meter with this. Maybe this one decreases the turn meter. Freeze her. It doesn't matter. She's dead. All right, so that wasn't really anything exciting, but it's an example of how gold 3. How I'm able to snipe my way to receiving as many medals as possible. See, look at this. Boom. Now I get 3 medals instead of 2, because in gold 2 you get 2 medals, whereas in gold 3 you get 3 medals. And like I say, there's no shame in sniping. Oh, this person looks like they were awarded the hero specs already. Oh, they're ahead of me in all of the Gurptuk Moss-Beard event fusion pieces. All right, none of the other ones I'm going to even attack, and I'm hopefully going to be able to climb up in gold 3 as the night goes on. Okay, I think that's it for this video. I know it was a bunch of rambling. The gist of it is in the hunt for Gurptuk Moss-Beard, or whatever your name is. My gosh, that's a tongue twister. Gurptuk Moss-Beard. I decided not to get him because he is so niche and he fills a role, but just nothing that I can use right now. And I think these 4 epics will be much more valuable to my entering mid-game account right now. And in the quest, I'm just going to do the easiest tournaments I can and receive as many rewards and as I possibly can get. And I will probably make another video, the final one in this series of chasing Gurptuk videos, on fusing the epics or receiving the epics and leaving it at that. So that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time.